Hello, I am Sequoia Hood with Spot on Sports, and this is my point exactly. Today I am joined with John Davis of Caesar's Corner. What's up, John?
Nothing much. Just glad to be on.
We're glad to have you. And he is joined by our very own Mr. Bruce T, the sports maven with the Drop Shack. What's going on, Bruce?
What's good with y'all? How y'all doing in this COVID pandemic? Yeah.
We're surviving. How's that Drop Shack holding up?
Yeah, I'm still getting it cut in the pandemic.
Yes, sir.
Got to.
Yes, indeed. So are you guys ready or what? Are y'all ready to argue y'all points?
For sure.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna bust
So
John
ready.
up real quick. Now on the football, I'm gonna get him. I done did a couple basketball shows with him, so I know he gonna.
Nah, I'm
right.
undisputed.
All right, well, let's stop talking about it. So we're gonna just jump right into it. For our first topic of debate, we're just gonna go ahead and talk a little football. So which quarterback of the top 10 2018 draft pick do you guys think will have the best upcoming season between Baker Mayfield, Darnold, or Josh Allen?
I'll go. I think if I had to say, me personally, I mean, I would say Baker Mayfield. I know it's easy bait, it's low hanging fruit. But I seen Josh Allen. He went to the playoffs last year. You saw him get to a point or a pinnacle where he was playing pretty high level football. Even with Darnold, I don't think Darnold has enough. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have enough weapons. He has Le'Veon Bell. He has a couple of wide receivers he just picked up. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to. You know, I don't think he's gonna do that well. But I think Baker with OBJ, with what's my other guy that's from LSU, his partner, Jarvis Landry. I think these guys can really be dynamic. You got Nick Chubb. You have the running back from the Kansas City Chiefs that was suspended last year. I think that and Baker just came out today basically telling the media that he wasn't gonna talk no more. He was gonna be quiet, not do too any more any interviews or like have any outbursts. So I feel like Baker will be focused. Maybe this off time has gotten him centered, his synergy right. And I think that him and OBJ gonna connect a lot of times this year. So I think Baker will have the best year out of those 2018 draft picks.
Yeah, that's definitely a good pick. And it's funny that we not even mentioning Josh Rose. And he was picked in the top 10 that year, but we know he ain't gonna play this year. But
That's crazy,
For
right?
me,
As
that's
to
a
why
good
we
pick. But
didn't
I'm gonna go
mention it.
Sam Darnold. The reason I go Sam Darnold,
Really?
yeah, and the reason I'm gonna go Sam Darnold is I know that you mentioned those lack of weapons that he has. But to me, if you go back to that draft and we remember that Lamar Jackson was taken at the end of the first round, Sam Darnold was the best, probably pure quarterback, like prototype and thrower of the football in that draft. Better than Baker Mayfield, better than Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, and Lamar Jackson. With Josh Allen, they've gotten better on offense. They got Stephon Diggs, but Josh Allen has never completed more than 60% of his passes in a season. He's still very inaccurate. Last year, he only had like 3,089 yards or something like that. So he's not proven as a quarterback. They really win with defense and a running game there. And like you said, Baker Mayfield has all of those weapons, but we don't know what Baker Mayfield we're going to get. The first year, he did really good when he came in, but then last year, he was horrible and threw, I think, 21 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. So I think he's going to have a better year than last year, but I also think he's somewhere in between the first and the second year. With Sam Darnold, he missed the first 5 games of the year last year because he had mono, but he came back. After that, they were 6-5. The Jets were a winning football team the last 11 games of the year. And
Come
I know
on,
he
John.
lost some weapons.
Come on,
I'm
John.
just saying,
Stop it,
Sam
man.
Darnold was 6-5 last year as a starter.
He
That's a
was,
winning record in the NFL.
but if my quarterback is catching mono though, John, how much can I depend on this man? You a grown man catching mono.
And out for five
Because
weeks.
but that's not a
My Lord.
football injury. That's mono. He was just sick. So I don't
Then
think that's
that make
something
it
that you can count
worse.
on to
That's
repeat again.
oh
I
shit. I'm sorry.
I think that Sam Darnold was the best quarterback taken in the top 10. And I know he doesn't
What?
have the weapons to prove it, but I look at Sam Darnold as the type of quarterback that can upgrade the weapons around him. Kind of like a Carson Wentz, or somebody where Carson Wentz didn't have that much talent, but he still won the NFC East. I look at Sam Darnold as the quarterback like that. That he can make the weapons around him better because he's that good as a quarterback.
now
You saw the first game he came back. You saw what he did to your Dallas Cowboys. I'm a Cowboy fan too, but you saw what
yeah,
he did when he came back. They were
but
0-5 and they beat the Cowboys. That's Sam
yeah,
Darnold. I'm
that's
telling you, he's
cool.
gonna have
It's
this.
the
This
NFL.
gonna be his breakout year.
Any given Sunday. I'm gonna tell you this. Now, I understand what you're saying. I disagree with him being the best quarterback. Now, they were saying that his junior year, his sophomore year, because what he was doing. But he threw a lot of interceptions, bro. He's a turnover machine. He was a turnover machine at USC. He's a turnover machine in NFL. Now you can sit here and say that Baker threw 20 interceptions last season. He did throw 20, right? But I mean, come on, bro. He the head coach, he has who has a better head coach out of the Jets and the Cleveland Browns from last year with Freddie Kitchens.
I
You
mean,
ain't got
I'd be hard pressed to say Adam Gase is a good coach.
Adam
And
Gase is a
so
good bro. Stop it. He was in the Dolphins, bro. He made the Dolphins beat the Patriots. He went to the playoffs. Don't
if
forget
he
when
was
they
that
play.
good with the Dolphins, he would still be there. The
Bro, they only
Dolphins let
they
him go to
only
another team in the division.
yeah, bro. They
He
let him.
can't be that good
The
of a coach.
Dolphins let him go because of personal reasons. He didn't agree with the GM and stuff, bro. He was a good coach, bro. They beat the Patriots at least once a year. Don't even act like they did. And the
They
last
beat
year
the
he was
Patriots this year with Brian Flores.
I don't count though, man. I'm talking about we talking about
No, that
I
does
don't
count.
count. I mean, yeah, you're right. Miami has
That does
an
count.
advantage in Miami, but I'm saying Adam Gase played coach there for 4 years. He beat him at least once a year, like for sure. And he played with Tannehill, but he took his team to the playoffs with who though? Yeah, a backup. He went to the playoffs with a backup, bro. They played harder with a backup. He went to the playoffs, lost to the Steelers, bro. Adam Gase is a way better coach than Freddie Kitchens.
I mean,
So
Adam Gase won a Super Bowl with the Broncos. That don't mean he's a good
you know,
coach.
he's a better coach. He's a quarterback whisperer. He coached
Well, I mean,
Cutler.
he's a better coach than Freddie Kitchens, but
That's what
those
I.
are
But that's what I.
those are
But
two
that was the
bad coaches.
specific question I asked. That's what I'm saying. So when you try to sit there and say that, you know, my guy Baker wasn't that good, I'm thinking like he ain't got good coaching though. Now a guy like Adam Gase is a good coach. So even if Sam Darnold does have mono when he comes back, you got good coaching, bro. He gonna make sure you got the right plays in your playbook that you familiar with and they make you feel good. You gonna go out there and dominate. Baker was really going against the
But I don't
grain.
think we can. But I
So
don't think we can attribute Baker Mayfield's whole season to coaching. I think a lot of
I
those mistakes
can.
you got to put on Baker.
I'm gonna say
closing
coaching, bro.
remarks on this topic here. John, I'm gonna let you have the floor now. Do you have any closing remarks to argue Sam Darnold's point?
Okay, like I said, Sam Darnold was 6-5 as a starter last year. You know what I mean? So he had a winning record. I know we don't think of the Jets that way, and they were 0-5 before that. Like I said, I just think he's the best pure quarterback in the class. Obviously, you got Lamar Jackson at the end of the first round. He was the MVP. But I think this is Sam Darnold's going to be his breakout year. He really didn't get a chance to start off his sophomore year because he missed the first 5 games to mono. But I think he's going to show a lot of people this year why he was the best quarterback, at least taken in that top 10. Right now, Lamar Jackson got that as far as the overall, but I think he's going to show this year. He's going to prove a lot of people wrong. And I think the Jets, they're not going to make the playoffs or anything, but I think they're going to have a respectable record, like, 7-9, 8-8, something like that. That defense really good.
All right, thanks, John. Bruce T, any closing remarks on this topic?
Um, I don't really like any of these quarterbacks out that draft class, but I did predict that Baker would go first overall. So I'm gonna have to stick with my what I went with first, man, and that's gonna be Baker. Not that now look, I love Sam at USC, but like I said, he's a turnover machine. Not saying that Baker wasn't a turnover machine last year, but I just feel like with the weapons that Baker has, and if this first year coach, because once again, this is gonna be his third coach in 3 years. So hopefully he can get on track with his head coach. But I predict maybe 8-8, 7-9, maybe 7-9-1 or something like that. But I think they get to the playoffs, and I think Baker actually
But that
has
would
a
be a
bounce
disappointment for
back
them.
year. If they go to the playoffs, though, it's cool.
All right. Well, it looks like we will have to tune in to this upcoming season of the NFL to find this out, guys. Moving on to the next